Hey guys, unfortunately I've been pretty slow at releasing videos over the past year and I really apologize for that. This is for multiple reasons, mainly due to work commitments, but also because I've been building a new studio in my back garden to be able to record new content more efficiently. It was something that I wanted to do myself, both for fun and to save an enormous amount of money. But this video is about my recent adventure. I flew to Vegas to the world-renowned CES 2025, which is the Consumer Electronics Show. It's an absolutely massive convention where companies get to show off their best available tech-related products, and in some cases a glimpse into the future with some products that are not actually yet on the market. And when I say massive, I mean that it literally has thousands of stalls spanned across multiple enormous warehouse-sized convention rooms at multiple sites. I spent more than 8 hours a day across 3 days wandering around these sites, and I must have walked around 8 to 10 miles per day. I got the chance to see a few awesome vehicles, my favorite of which was the Dodge Charger, which is just stunning. There is no roaring V8 in this though, it's electric. The reason why I love it is because it has all the latest technology, but it also gives off all the classic Dodge vibes, something which I wish my electric Mustang did instead of going down the SUV route. I hope they're able to make these Chargers available in the UK, otherwise I may be forced to import one. Bugatti also made an appearance, although this exhibit was actually to showcase their electric scooter range. But to be fair, I was more interested in the car. And this was also the first time that I had witnessed a Cybertruck in the flesh. It's quite simply a beast. Here it is being used to showcase vehicle wrap products. And there was even a personal helicopter, the Richtercopter, which is ultimately just a big drone that you can get into and fly around in. There were a few robots wandering around like the RCA dog, whose cuteness was well received by all my fellow attendees. Then there was this little fella created by Booster Robotics, and even robot arms that would play various board games with you. And on the robot side of things, Momotion had its own collection of industry-leading robotic AI lawnmowers, including the Luba 2, which is capable of mowing over an acre of uneven land. I will be personally reviewing this one on the channel in the summertime. CES is not necessarily the place to showcase car audio products. This is generally done at more relevant conventions. However, I did actually manage to find the only Android head unit exhibitor, Bing Fan. So I found a Android head unit here at CES 2025, and this thing is Android 13. However, it does have the latest Qualcomm chipset, which is compatible with Android 14, and they have told me that they are currently working on releasing the Android 14 version in a couple of months. That will make this head unit the first Android 14 head unit available, obviously if they release it in time. The design of the software is actually really good. I really like how it's laid out, although this is not final. This is still a preview of what it's going to look like. It's still under development. And it has a super DSP options as well. So you can control each individual speaker here. That is something that a lot of you scream about, for example, with the Doodoo 7 head unit, which is great, but you don't have the ability of changing the volumes or the frequency ranges of individual speakers, and some audiophiles love to do that. I'm told as well that this head unit will have 3-volt pre-outs, okay, which is a lot higher than the majority of other Android head units. Again, making this one of the better Android head units that I've ever seen. They said that they'll reach out to me when the Android 14 version, the final version of this, is available, and I'll do a review video so you guys can see what it's like. I also found Autocast, a leading AI box manufacturer, which I've actually reviewed in the past. So Autocast here is a company that makes AI boxes, and they make very high-end ones as well. I actually have a P3 that I need to do a video review on, which is this device here. So the whole point of an AI box is you plug it in via USB cable to your Android Auto or Apple CarPlay based factory car radio. Although they do actually work with the big brand head units like Kenwood, Sony, whatever. If they have Apple CarPlay, you can plug these in and you can get the full Android operating system. Here we have Autocast's newest AI box, this absolutely awesome little guy here. This is an AI box. They've put a little face on it. It's because it has ChatGPT AI built into it, which means that you can talk to it. You can ask it questions verbally and it's going to respond to you. It will do actions based on your voice as well. And the other thing about this particular AI box is they have added a little clip on the back so that you can attach it
directly to the vents, and that actually comes in the box with this unit. Now naturally, specifications are a big thing, and this unit has an 8-core CPU and 8 gigabytes of RAM, so it's going to run pretty much whatever you want. Yeah, I'm going to have to get one of these to do a review on, because I've never seen an AI box anything like this. This is a nice little evolution to the technology, something that you actually want to have in your car.
The child in me was actually attracted to this store, which actually looked like ray guns. I actually have one here. This is a Mectron twin-speed Hammerdrill. Yeah, a Hammerdrill. And it has this lithium battery which shows the capacity by a screen here, and if you push this button here, you can pull it out like the clip of a pistol. And when you're using it, it has animations on the side here which has a little timer. On the other side it has some lights as well. So this is quite an awesome little tool. Now I'm going to be doing a full video on this product in the future, in the near future on this channel, and I'm going to see how good it is against my DeWalt's Hammerdrill, and I'm probably already aware of what the outcome of that's going to be, but let's wait and see. Naturally, there was plenty of PC related tech here, with companies showcasing their new products. Check these ones out.
Now, a brand that I've come across today is XYZ, or XYZ if you're American, and they are a computer component manufacturers now, and they're actually really very beautiful. I mean, look at this case here. It's not square, it's actually rounded all the way around. It's got rounding perspex, and look at the little screen as well, which is completely controllable by software. And these are very, very unique, and you're not going to get this kind of thing from other brands. And the PSUs, so always skeptical about PSUs from new companies, and these ones are actually 80 plus gold, so these should be great for running your components safely over time. And if we have a look at their fans and their closed loop kits, you can see that you have the very unique LED design. Now the LEDs are fairly bright, but they're very crisp against both the black and the white, so they are a lovely design. And you get the screen as well, which shows information, again programmable by the computer itself. And we have a full build here in black, and again it's very, very clean design.
Then there was the keyboards. Now keyboards are actually an interest of mine, because a good keyboard makes a massive difference in your day-to-day if you work on a computer all day like me. The internet is full of cheap, low quality keyboards, so it's refreshing to see some proper quality stuff at CES. This brand Epamaker has been around for a long time, and their products are exceptionally good quality. As you can see, they offer many designs, and this is great for personalizing your space to your own taste. They even have a keyboard made entirely from wood. All of these keyboards are mechanical, with the ability to change the switches in the keys so that you can get the feeling that you want from them. They're actually really heavy to pick up too, with significant aluminium inside, which just shows you the quality of them. They all have dual wireless connection too, so you can switch between classic Bluetooth connection and the longer range, lower latency wireless connection, which I personally use at home with the projector. Unity was another excellent brand. Again, their own fantastic designs, interchangeable switches, and dual wireless connectivity. Again, very heavy quality keyboards. You really don't need to go for the big brands like Corsair when you have guys like these around. One other related keyboard product that caught my eye was ProtoArc, who was showcasing a portable productivity set which includes a laptop stand, a foldable splash-proof keyboard, and a mouse. This is a quick and easy ergonomic kit for working with a laptop away from home, such as in hotels. As you can imagine, there was an incredible amount of home entertainment technology at CES, some of the best I've ever seen. LG had this amazing display of their transparent OLED technology, and there were other brands like RCA also showcasing transparent TV panels. Hisense had some ridiculously big micro LED TVs, with 163 inches being the biggest. This is probably the world's best option for a home theater experience, but let's be fair, having a room big enough to get a 163-inch TV is just one problem. Imagine trying to navigate a panel of this size through doorways and hallways to the room you want it in. And that's not even taking into account the sheer weight of it. And then having to get it mounted on the wall is just gonna be crazy. An easier and far more realistic way of getting a big screen in your home is with a projector. and quite a few companies came to play at CES. Valerian were there showcasing their excellent range of Vision Master laser projectors. This is the range of projectors that smashed records by raising $10 million on Kickstarter due to their exceptional specification, enabling a picture quality which is simply not achievable anywhere else for this kind of price point. The Vision Master Max is Valerian's flagship beast, and they had an early version on display showcasing the vertical lens shift function, bringing the image up and down without actually using keystone correction, which is awesome. Iris control, massively increasing the image contrast while sacrificing some brightness. This is truly an excellent projector. JM Go had some exciting things on display also, such as a preview to their upcoming N3 Ultra Max projector. The specifications are not yet finalized, but I was told that its brightness is going to be somewhere between 4 and 5,000 ANSI lumens, which is just ridiculously bright. The fact that it is this bright and still has a great contrast with this non-light controlled area is mental. Although, of course, their ALR screen is helping quite a bit here as well.
Then you have the JM Go Pico projector, which is a exceptionally interestingly designed projector. It has a built-in lithium-ion battery, which apparently lasts up to about 5 hours, and it's 1080p resolution. It is actually really, really sharp as well. But I think one of the stars of the show is the N1S SE, which is this projector here. And amazingly, look how small this thing is. This is a triple laser projector. This is probably the smallest triple laser projector I have ever seen. So as a portable projector, it's going to be immensely bright. It is 1080p only, but what do you want for a small portable projector? This is going to be amazing. It's not yet released, but it will be coming out very, very soon. I will be very, very interested to see what this looks like when it gets released.
I do actually have JM Go's excellent N1S Ultimate 4K projector here as well, so you can expect a video on this soon. Visiting Nexico's booth, another prominent award-winning projector brand, and I think the product that I'm most interested in is this Nova Mini, which will soon be made available to buy. It's an exciting projector because not only is it very small and unobtrusive, but it's also incredibly bright, as you can see in this demo. This image is not being projected onto a screen at all, it's just being projected onto a wall, and it still looks great in this non-light controlled environment. Hopefully I'll get one of these to demo on the channel for you guys. Eskimi was another booth that I visited, although unfortunately the footage was corrupted on my memory card, so I can't share that with you. However, I will be reviewing their amazing flagship Horizon S-Max 4K triple laser projector, so that will be on the channel quite soon.
One of the other brands that I am aware of for projectors is Wanbu, and they are actually here at CES 2025 as well with their range. Now I do actually have a DaVinci One Pro at home that I'm going to do a full review for you. But Wanbu basically do budget projectors. They are the lower priced projectors. Doesn't mean they're bad, it just means that they're aimed at a very specific type of clientele.
The Orzen stall had some interesting projector products, including these budget long throw lifestyle projectors that had directional speakers directly on the back, which would make sense if you were chilling in the living room with the projector on a coffee table in front of you. Orzen also had my favorite ultra portable projector, the Zip. It's a trifold projector with a built-in lithium-ion battery and is capable of 720p images, which is very impressive for its size. I'll be reviewing one of these on the channel soon. Which brings us to 4Movie, probably my favorite brand because the 4Movie Theatre was my first ever 4K laser projector and also the most money that I have ever spent on, well, anything other than my house or my car.
Now 4Movie is probably one of my favorite projector companies because they have a very wide variety of ultra short throw projectors. New 4Movie Theatre of course is the king of the show. It was extremely well received when it was released around 2 years ago. This is the newest version that has recently been released with a much brighter ANSI lumen output, and because it's rather expensive they have also brought out the 4Movie Edge, which is more budget version of the projector, which is still super bright at super high quality. And then they've got the more budget versions, which you can see here. Now the S5 is something that I already own, and it's actually a laser projector. And then we have this thing, which I've never actually seen before, and apparently it's because it's only available for the Chinese market, a 1080p ultra short throw laser projector. and it's absolutely tiny, and it's also beautifully designed. I can't believe that I've never seen this thing before, because if it was actually in the Western market, they'd probably sell absolutely millions of them, because they are just so beautiful and so easy to use. Like, imagine if you needed to go and bring a projector around for work. You don't really want to have to deal with a long throw projector. You can get one of these short throw ones and just have it blasting up the wall. So it'll be interesting to see if these come out for the Western market. And there's a slightly larger variation here. So this thing here is going to be a triple laser long throw projector with a very, very high lumen output. I've been told that this is not the final design, and it's still very much like in alpha stage. They haven't finalized the design yet, but it has the potential of being able to rival, you know, the Valerian, which is an absolutely crazy, amazing projector. So very, very interested and excited to see what 4Movie do with this.
And I have a 4Movie Edge UST projector here to review on the channel soon. There was obviously miles more cool stuff at CES, but there's only so much I can tell you about. But for those of you who follow me for the Android head unit stuff, again, I'm really sorry for the gap in content. I'm actively catching up now. So I've got the Atoto X10. This is their flagship with the AI built in, the latest specification. This is going to be amazing. I've got the latest from iDoing, this thing here with the knob and the really nice design. I'm really going to like this one. I've got the Desata G13 here to review. I have the latest from Chicane with the latest specifications. I have the CC4 coming up from TI's, which is wildly anticipated. And I've got the latest offering from Makiti from their Doodoo 7 range with the biggest screen. So watch this space. I've all that stuff coming up for you very, very soon.